8 or 24?
Number 8. 24 was more challenging.
It's Monday, so that means 3 things. 1, I'm not your MCM. 2, it's a Mamba Monday. And 3, it's time for the 24 podcast. How you guys doing? I'm your host, the product of poverty and environment, the Pope Chuck Paul. Episode 237, Ace Trumpets. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Off of that Clips album that dropped earlier this year, Let God Sort Them Out. Is this the second song off that album that I named an episode after? Well, I gotta double check that. But hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed your week. If you were off today, I hope you got some rest. I have to work 4 hours today, Jewish holiday, but I'm off tomorrow and Wednesday. So I'm not too upset about that. But up at 1 o'clock, I took me a much needed nap because I got up early to watch Monday Night Raw because they were in Perth, Australia, and they were also on at 8 a.m. Saturday for another PLE. That was incredible. So yeah, I was on my wrestling shit all weekend. Got a few goodies in via Hasbro and Amazon. Matter of fact, she out real quick. Had these two on my Amazon wish list, maybe for like a year or some change, for $25 a piece. I had $35 in Amazon coupons, so bong bong. I paid about $18. Y'all know I fucks with G.I. Joe. I've always had since I was a kid, and if you haven't, I'm sorry about your childhood. Got the All Striker, and the thing about all my G.I. Joe figs, I have no place to put them as of right now. I'm going to get 2 more shelves, 1 bookshelf, and I have a double door one, barn door one that opens up. That was my wife's. I use that now. So I'm gonna get another one of those for my Transformers and probably get 1 more shelf for the G.I. Joes. By the end of the year, I should have this set up and running. I believe I might get the bookshelf for my Funkos next week. You know what I'm saying? Because that's only like $80, but I have to pay for delivery. Oh, it's a whole other story. But yeah, I'm always in a good mood when I get new shit in the mail. I got something coming in on Wednesday. Later on this week, and yeah, I have a few things coming in. Some Legos, and then I think a Funko and a Transformer. Yeah. But anyway, let's get the show freaking started. The Aces put belt to ass on a Phoenix Mercury, sweeping them and winning their 3rd WNBA championship in 4 years. Last year was Liberty, and the year before that the Aces went back to back. So yeah, A'ja Wilson averaged 28.5 and 11.8 boards. Game 1, she had 21 and 10. Game 2, she had 28 and 14. Game 3, 34 and 14, plus with the game winner on a motherfucking couple. Not a couple of players. A couple. Bonner and Alyssa Thomas are engaged. She hit the game winner on both those bitches. That's gotta be a first. That's gotta be a first. Again, she took home the NBA Finals MVP. She was also league MVP, also co-defensive player of the year. Look, Caitlin Clan and Reese Riders. A'ja is the face that runs the place when it comes to WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin, if she could stay healthy, not pass the ball to the other team, she gonna be great. If Reese can step up her inside game, get a better layup package, she gonna be great. Paige Buchers, she got a lot to learn. Know what I'm saying? She's gonna be doing her thing. And when Juju recovers from her ACL injury, I believe, and finishes up her college career, and eventually comes to the WNBA, oh man, it's gonna be great to watch these ladies ball out. You know what I'm saying? But again, congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces. I forgot the name of their owner, but he owns the Vegas Raiders as well. Look, dog, get you an NBA team in Vegas, okay? Now, I'm not sure if Vegas, see, I thought Vegas was owned by the Spurs ownership because they both share the black and silver and whatnot. And mind you, Becky Hammon was coaching for the Spurs as an assistant. And it seemed like it would be an easy transition for her to go to the Aces, being that they were owned by the same organization, but they're not. The owner of the Aces, he owns the Vegas Raiders as well. So yeah, moving right along. Drake. He can't catch a motherfucking break. So, during 2024, we had a weekend of great back-to-back, no pun intended, music diss tracks going back and forth between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. We had got Push-Ups and Family Matters. We had got Euphoria, Meet the Grams, and then Not Like Us, the death blow that was released on May 4th, 2024. Day before Cinco de Mayo. Madness. In the following year, this year, Drake filed his initial lawsuit against UMG, Universal Music Group, on January 15, 2025. The lawsuit, which alleged defamation over the Kendrick Lamar diss track Not Like Us. So, what happened since he filed this lawsuit early this year in January? Well, as of today, well, yesterday I believe, it was dismissed. Yes, Drake's lawsuit against UMG, Universal Music Group, which accused the label of defamation for distributing Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, was dismissed by a U.S. District Court judge. The judge ruled that the song's lyrics are not actionable as defamation, as they constitute non-actionable opinion within the context of a rap battle. Drake's legal team has stated they will appeal the ruling. Pretty much what the judge is saying, it's a rap battle. Shit don't gotta be true. You can take it for what it's worth. And here's the thing. Drake, you were calling Kendrick Lamar a woman beater. You also alleged that his child was fathered by his friend. You were doing a lot of defamation as well. And him appealing this is like, come on, dog. Just leave it alone. Just make great music. That's it. I want to hear the melodies. Not the you sliding on motherfuckers. No, that's not you, dog. Crank up them tunes. You feel me? Oh man, this is bad. This is bad. What's next for Drake? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get an album finally. You know? Is he gonna stop throwing shots? Like, just leave it alone, dog. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. And speaking of Drake, back in February, Kendrick Lamar headlined the Super Bowl. And he brought out a bevy of people. One of them was Serena Williams. She was out there crip walking. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, I'm just add this in there. Why the fuck is Serena always crip walking when her sister was gunned down by a gang member? That makes no fucking sense. And please nobody say some shit to me like, oh, she's taking away the power from the crip walk. That's stupid. If my brother got killed by some Bloods, I'm not hanging out with no Bloods. I'm denouncing all that dumb shit. I'm not going to be out here blood walking or crip walking. Like, no. But anyway, back in February, Stephen A. Smith said if his wife was trolling his ex, he would divorce her. Because why are you worrying about your ex if you're married? Yeah. Seriously. Even though they're saying, no, it's about she wasn't allowed to crip walk when she won during her tennis matches, and this was like a F you to them. No, that got nothing to do with anything. He said it wasn't about Drake. But the song you're dancing to is dissing Drake. And you're his ex. And he had you out here twerking on Instagram looking stupid back in the day. To this day, I'm wondering why she even messed with that dude. But, yeah. So, Serena's husband was on First Take promoting something, I don't know. And he asked Stephen A. if he was married. Stephen A. said no. He's like, well, you were giving out marriage advice. I'm going to play the audio for you guys. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me get to that. Sorry I didn't have that queued up. I wasn't planning on playing the audio.
Well, also, too, Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or...
Well, you know what? Listen, I did it. People, headlines are headlines. We can get into that another time, but I was
hoping you were going to be here.
I'm not. Oh no, I am not qualified. Married? Right. Oh no, not me. Well, I ain't qualified, my brother. I'm not qualified.
I was going to ask because you hadn't been married before, right?
I am married.
No, Stephen.
Hasn't.
No. Okay. Yeah, because I give advice to plenty of founders who want to build billion-dollar companies, and the reason I do that is because I build billion-dollar companies. Yeah. So I generally try to stay in my lane as advice.
Then we'll talk marriage advice later. I'm doing 13 years strong. We got you. Alexis, thank you so much. Athlos NYC 2-night event in New York. Incredible. Can't wait to watch. I'm looking for a Tiffany's crown. Appreciate you, Alexis.
Appreciate you.
And right now it's the popular thing to jump on Stephen A. Smith and whatnot, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. Still, why is your wife worried about Drake? I wouldn't even do anything that had anything to do with him. See what I'm saying? Like, it's been 8 months, Alexis. Where you been at? You could have been addressed the situation. Now go holler at Drake's soft ass. Pause. But also, what's funny to me that the people on blogs and Instagram on pages like Shade Room and Spiritual World, y'all do the same shit. Y'all single motherfuckers are always in married folks' business. Y'all are no better. And let's be clear, y'all will have something to say to your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, significant other, or whatever if they wanted to troll their ex. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all motherfuckers who are in the comments talking about Stephen A., y'all be giving out unsolicited advice all the time. Y'all too are not qualified. Hell, this is going off subject, but there was a post by Killer Mike where he talked about how his wife lent him some money from the money that she earns from the houses that he bought her and that she rents out. I was like, damn, you ain't going to see too many chicks posting energy. Just a joke. And there was nothing but single women in my comments who were upset. I was like, y'all not even qualified to argue with me about this shit. But that's another story. But yeah, man, come on. It ain't that deep. He just said if that was his wife. That's clearly not his wife. That's Alexis's wife. He's cool with his wife still doing whatever when it comes to her exes. But yeah, whatever, man. Who cares? Before I let go, the NBA season is back next week. Yes, October 21st. The NBA season is back. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm not a preseason guy. I like watching actual games. But next Monday, like I do with all my season predictions, whatever I do it the day before, I'm gonna give you guys my top picks for the East, the West, what to watch out for, and who I think will end up in the finals next year. Yeah, man. And also, I think I mentioned it earlier at the top of the show, but I'm gonna mention it again. I might go live tomorrow, like a test live, I'm saying, to test out these extra lights my wife had got me and that mic I was using earlier in the year, because I was using it incorrectly, but now I have the proper wires to get that working, and yeah, it's gonna look crazy in here and by the end of the year the way I'm gonna have my little setup. But yeah, man, like I always say, like, share, subscribe, comment. God is good. God is great. Thank God my paper straight. I am the Poke Chuck Paul. Peace out. In stores.